What up, YouTube tribe? Libra Finesse here with more money messages using the Money and Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks, Teachings of Abraham. I am showcasing the next deck that I will be using for the new year. It is by Tony Carmine Salerno. I believe I'm saying that right. It's called Universal Love. It's a healing oracle deck of cards, and it has so many beautiful illustrations of the cards. These are just some of them. My mother brought me these. What was it, 2 years ago? I got these for my 40th birthday, and I really enjoy these cards. So I can't wait to get to these and spread the message of love. And to me, these are money messages as well because money is love, love is money. So I'm super excited to be able to sharing these cards with you guys. These will be read beginning of the new year. I'm super excited for that. I know everyone's having a wonderful day. If you're not, let's put it in the comments. Let's talk about it because I have so many topics that I'm going to bring about this coming new year, along with this deck of cards. But I'm going to start recording episodes that are Let's Talk About It. I was going to call it Let's Talk About It 10, but I'm not sure because I was going to try to leave everything under 10 minutes. But we'll see because I know once I get to going, it just keep going. So, and especially if the topic is good. So, I would like to welcome my returning listeners. I appreciate you guys being here with me, taking time to receive these messages with me. I want to welcome new listeners. I appreciate you as well being here, taking the time to receive these messages and just embody the goodness of these messages because I really feel like they do bring up, they enlighten me, and I'm sure they do the same for you all as well. They really enlighten me and just help me along my journey because the journey is never ending. The journey is never ending, but I feel like it helps us along our way to our destination, whatever it is that you are looking to become more aware with. Most people associate, that with manifesting. So whatever it is that you're looking to manifest or become more awakened to, I know that these cards are helping you along your way in the journey. So let's get to it. Again, for my new listeners, I have been doing this for a couple weeks now, so I didn't want to keep pulling the same cards. So I have separated them using the introduction card, which is here. I'm not going to read it today. I'm just going to take a moment of silence for the introduction card for my new viewers. Alrighty. But all these cards are the ones that have been pulled. Because I did have a math mix up the other day. I did shuffle once I finished recording last night. I did shuffle and pull one from this deck because I didn't have enough cards. My math was off that day. I did not have enough cards to finish out the beginning through the end of the year. My apologies. So I went ahead and pulled another card. Let's get to it. Again, I know everybody's having a wonderful day. What is today? Monday. I thought today was Sunday. I had to think about it for a minute, like, wait, what is today? And that's the freedom that wealth affords. You really do not be focused on what day it is. I did finish the book. Shout out Dior Ray for his ebook, Manifest How to Manifest for Dummies. I finished the book today. It's 10 chapters, 54 pages. I was wrong the other day. I said 59. It is actually 54 pages, and it is so good. It has awakened my awareness to my life, my techniques, my journey, um, the people around me. It just awakened my awareness to what it is that I truly desire, like what I'm on this destination for, and it's freedom. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are on this journey for: freedom, whether it's financial freedom. One of them flipped over. Whether it's financial freedom, freedom in love, freedom in peace, all the freedoms that wealth affords, whatever it is. I feel like that's what we're all on this journey for, is to obtain freedom in every sense of the word, or you may associate it in different ways. Card 27 had came out if you didn't see that. But I finished the book, and I have to say hats off to him because I've read several books. No, I'm not just a freaking manifesting guru or anything, but I've read plenty books, and I've even read brochures that didn't even break it down the way that he broke it down. He put it, the science, in such layman's terms. The key to manifesting, the key to awakened awareness, the key to God consciousness is identity. It's not based off of, oh, I feel like I'm going to be punished because I did X, Y, and Z wrong. That really opened my eyes, because a lot of people are always like, well, why do bad people seem to make it in life, or they seem to prosper in life? And I'm not saying that bad people always prosper in life, but certain people, they have a certain identity of themselves. They have a certain belief within themselves. And it's so strong. It's such an unshakable faith about how they feel about themselves, what they identify with, that it just comes to fruition. What they do with that power or the money or the success once they get it, sometimes it's not right in public eye. It's not right in society's eye. But getting there to that, they have this belief within themselves. And I'm not saying it's just all bad people. Great people have these beliefs in themselves too, to be successful, to be profitable, to be charitable, to be just well known, just to be, a billionaire or a millionaire, whatever it is that people want to be. They first identify with that. And when I say identify with that, you exude it, you radiate it, you vibrate it, you embody what it is that you truly desire, and you live as that being. You live as that being as often as you can. I'm not saying that people do it 24/7, because there are things that happen in life that kind of throw us sometimes, but you get right back on it. You don't let the 3D dictate anything, because only thing that dictates the outcome is your belief, your identity, what you have identified with, what you constantly believe in, what you have unshakable faith about. That's going to dictate your outcome. So we have to really believe in what it is that we desire. Believe so hard that you become it, that you really just start identifying with, okay, I'm a successful, prosperous, vibrant, health, joyous, happy, one abundant woman. So I'm going to be her every single day of the week, every waking moment. I'm going to do everything that I can to be her. And a lot of times when we're so close, when we're like close to the finish line, our 3D will bring about something that is the total opposite of what it is that we desire. But you have to look at that shit and be like, you know what? The 3D is just delayed reaction, because my mind is where everything lives, where everything breathes. That's the breeding ground for everything, and it's already happening. So the 3D is just, it ain't caught up to the shit yet. So you have to laugh at some stuff and keep it pushing, knowing that, okay, yeah, this happened, but it's just because the 3D is delayed. Y'all delayed this. Y'all ain't even caught up to my mind yet. You ain't caught up to the riches of my mind yet. You haven't caught up to the abundance, the prosperity, the joy, the happiness, the success, the just the freedoms that wealth affords that reside in my mind. The 3D ain't caught up to that yet. It's on delayed reaction. So I have to always remember everything that I'm going through, especially the things that I'm not even looking forward to going to, or the things that show up and aren't so pleasant. That shit is just delayed, because I know that I know that I know that I know without a motherfucking doubt in my mind that what I desire is the outcome. The riches, the vacations, the homes, the cars, the businesses, the success, the love, the happiness, the joy, the health. That is where I reside. All of that's going on in my mind. This 3D shit, I don't know what's happening out here. And I really don't care to know, because I know when I close my eyes, that's where I'm living. And it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's nearing the block. It's coming around. It's coming around. It's my 3D is gonna catch up to it. And baby, shout out Infinite Love, because she will say that in a minute. Baby, what a beautiful day it's gonna be. So let's get to our money message. That's my money message for you. This is an additional money message for you. Card 27. You could be 27 years of age, or 27 is your life path number, or you could be born the 27th day of a month. Shout out to Infinite Love and my oldest son. They're both born on the 27th days of months of the year. 2 and 7 is 9. You could be born the ninth day of the month, the ninth month of the year, or 9 may be your life path number, or 27 may be your life path number. I don't know if I said that already. But the card reads, I will praise success whenever I see it. Absolutely. When you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, wow, I just talked about that. You are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. And I just talked about that because people, some people who do bad things with money, I've heard people say before, it seems like they always make it. They always seem to make it. And, sometimes that shit is short lived because the things that they do with the money is just, it's not good. It's not good. And for whatever reason, they got the money and most of the time people are fucking it off. Or people, they get, let's say like a football player. And I know I don't know who exactly this was, but I know a couple of them have gotten, football contracts and then they still selling drugs. That's crazy. Or they still pimping women, or like the P. Diddy thing. Like you had all that money and you're basically you're taking advantage of people. I don't want to use the R word, but you're taking advantage of people by drugging them. That fucking baby oil had drugs in it. I don't care what nobody say. That pink shit that was in that baby oil and the pink shit that was out of the baby oil, that was drugs. Like it when it comes in contact with your skin, and I'm not a drug connoisseur, so I really don't know much about drugs, but when it touched your skin, like it whatever the fuck euphoric experience these people had, where they couldn't even remember who the fuck they were with the night before or whatever the hell they did the night before. You're drugging people. And I don't get it, when you're on top of the world and you have all that success, why would that even be a thought in your mind when you can have any man, woman in the world that you want? You feel like you have to drug people to take advantage of them. Some people is just with the shit. Some people, you'll be surprised. You don't even have to drug some people when you got that type of money. Some people are just with these shits. Like, yeah, let's do it. But I guess the people that they weren't going to take that chance. But for whatever reason, there's no judgment here. But I know a lot of people are judging those situations. A lot of people do judge people with what they do with their money, and the card is telling us not to because it don't have shit to do with us. When we do that, we're pushing money away. We don't, I really don't care how people use their money as long as it's not affecting me. I don't care what kind of bad you're doing. I really don't care what kind of good you're doing. I mean, if it affects me, okay, yes, let's do it. It's good. You want to donate to the cause? Yeah, let's do it. But if you're doing bad with your money, I don't need to know about it. And if I do know about it, okay, it's not my job to care. And it's really not my job to have an opinion about it. Like, do you? That's what you see fit to do with your money, do you? Like I've said before, some people buy homes, others buy prostitutes, some people buy drugs, some people buy cars, jewelry. People do what it is they want to do with their money. So I feel like a big part of being on our journey is minding our vibration, minding our business, minding your biz, mind your business. I can't say that enough. And my elders used to say that when we were growing up. Mind your business. My dad used to always be like, go buy you some business to mind because you all in mine. We have to get out of other people's business. We have to stop passing judgment on people with what they do, because there's always going to be something to dislike about somebody. There's something in my life right now that people dislike about me, about my family, about the way I do things. And I could care the fuck less. I don't care. And I don't give a fuck. I used to care. But now, in addition to not caring, I don't give a fuck. I could care less what people think about me because I know every waking moment I'm doing my best. I'm being my best. I'm vibrating at my highest version most of the time. I don't, some shit knocks me off my rocker, but most of the time, I can say 85 to 90% of the time, I'm doing my best. I'm reaching for my highest self. I'm vibrating as my highest self. I'm operating as my highest self. Sometimes things do come and just shift me a little bit, but my faith in my highest self and the highest version of me is so unshakable that I get right back on my high flying disc. There's very few things that can just move me. And when they do come along, okay, it's okay. I feel it and I move along. I don't dwell with it. I don't bring it with me to bed. I don't bring it with me to the dinner table. I take that to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet. That's how I feel about just things in life that just don't serve me any purpose. They can all be flushed down the toilet. We have to mind our own business because some people will be so deep and heavy in your business and their whole life is in shambles and they all in, what girl, what you doing? Why you do that? How you do that? I don't even like telling people my business. Like a lot of things, if we're not on the same frequency, I will not share with certain people because it's like, why? Are you wanting to know so that you can judge me and run back and tell everybody? Or do you have a solution to something that may be an issue in my life? Are you bringing sustenance to my life? Are you helping me the way I'm helping you? Because I know what I'm doing for you. I know I'm giving good advice. I know I'm giving sound advice. I know I'm bringing brightness to a dark situation with my friends and with my family. You can't tell me I'm not. So it's like it's a game of back and forth kind of. You have to surround yourself with people who you can ping off of good energy. It's called an energy exchange. Like my friend Infinite Love always says, it's an energy exchange. How are we exchanging energy? What kind of energy are we exchanging? Because I don't want to exchange no bullshit. I don't want to exchange gossip all the time. Like, yeah, we're all guilty of certain things, but what percentage of you are you giving to your higher self? How often are you like, okay, yeah, I got knocked off my high flying disc. Let me get right back on that motherfucker. How often are you doing that? Or are you dwelling in the here and the now? Are you dwelling in the 3D? Are you asking, well, when is it going to show up for me? Are you complaining about things? Or are you making things happen? Are you believing that when you close your eyes, this is reality? The wealth, the health, the happiness, the joy, the success. This is my reality. And a lot of times, like I said, our 3D is delayed reaction, so it's not catching, hasn't caught up to what's in our mind yet. But how often are you believing the 3D? Because you shouldn't. That shit shouldn't even matter. You should be able to laugh that off more times than not. Or you really should be able to. I read in the book today in Dior Ray's ebook, you don't. Oh my gosh, I just had it in my mind. You don't suppress emotions, you redirect attention. That shit just hit me because I'm like, there was so long ago, like when I first started my journey, everything I would feel, I would try to hide it. Like, no, I'm not supposed to feel like that. I'm not supposed to feel. You're a spirit being having a human experience. Those emotions are human. That's part of the human experience. You have to learn how to not allow the emotions to overtake you, to consume you, to dictate the outcome. Instead of suppressing your emotions, what you do is you redirect the energy. Take time, calm down if something is really getting to you. This is what I do. I try to calm myself as best I can. Take a few deep breaths, just pause, take a few deep breaths, and then I just recalibrate. If I have to, I'll take a nap. It could be 10:15 in the morning. I probably just got up at 8:30. Yeah, I need a nap. I am exhausted. And some days I swear it'd be like that. Like I'll still be laying in the bed and my phone will be ringing because it's my family or my friends. And don't get me wrong, I'm always here for them. But a lot of times sometimes the energy exchange is exhausting because some of my family members are not on the frequency I am. So I'm talking them off the ledge, or I'm getting them to understand, okay, you need to really adjust your thinking and adjust that whole reprogramming shit because there's a lot of static in your mind, and see things this way. Try seeing the beauty of things. And shout out to the therapists and the counselors and all that, because that that's a constant energy exchange. And for me, that shit gets exhausting. So yeah, if I got up at 8:45, have my hot tea, meditate, blah, 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 and then I need a nap by 10:45, I'll take a nap. I don't care. I'm going to reprogram however I need to reprogram. If I have to take time out of my day to meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to do that because sometimes the days call for that. Pay attention to yourselves, you guys. You really have to hone in on, okay, what am I feeling? What am I really feeling and why am I feeling this way? Do I need to reset? Do I need to breathe it out? Do I need to talk it out? Do I need to sing it out? Do I need to just redirect my energy, redirect my attention towards something else? Because sometimes we pay too much attention to the wrong things and it's not helping us in no way. We have to really get selfish with ourselves and be like, I'm only giving attention to the things that serve me. I'm not giving attention to bullshit no more. I can't afford it. My energy budget is not going to afford that. I need to use that energy on other things. It's going to bring me more happiness, bring me more joys, bring me more money, bring me more success, bring me more health, bring me more laughter, bring me more love. I need to focus on that instead of things that ain't got shit to do with me half the time. I'm just keeping it real. Like, focus your energy on the things that suit you best. It's Libra Finesse here. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Have a great night.